Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for On Call for All Kids. Today's topic is safety tips for holiday travel. We'll be discussing how to prepare for holiday travel, safety tips for traveling by car and plane, and what to keep in mind once you've arrived at your destination. I am joined by Dr. Joe Perno. He is an emergency medicine physician here at Johns Hopkins All-Children's Hospital. And Dr. Perno, it is the season. It's a really fun time of year, but we need to keep some safety tips in mind too. So if your family's traveling, what are just some overall things we should keep in mind?
Yeah, so right now is the time to start planning ahead, right? Travel's coming up soon. It's really helpful to have a grab-and-go medicine bag. In the kit, you want to have a thermometer, you want to have a fever reducer, a pain reliever, some basic bandages, an ACE wrap, things along those lines, obviously any medications they may be on. And if you're traveling somewhere, especially if your child's got medical problems, doing a little advanced research, knowing where the children's hospital is, where would you go if, God forbid, you need medical care.
Yeah, very smart to do that. A lot of families are going to be traveling by car. What are some tips and advice for them if they're traveling that way?
So number one, as always, car seat, right? It doesn't matter if it's the holiday season, you still need to be in a car seat. So make sure your child's properly in a car seat, but we want to keep them entertained. Sometimes during the holiday season, you're traveling great distances, so we want to have things to keep them engaged. If they're older children, you can play games in the car, looking for I Spy or things like that. Younger children, make sure you have some soft plush toys. Tablets these days work very well to keep the children entertained with a movie or whatnot or a game. Think about taking frequent breaks, right? Just because you could sit in a car for 8 straight hours, think about your child. Every 2 to 3 hours, out of the car, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, and be prepared for snacks, water, accidents, so diapers, things like that. Make sure you have all the supplies you possibly need for the trip.
And how about if they are braving the airport? We know that's going to be busy there, but a lot of us are traveling by plane too.
Of course, so that's a bigger challenge, but things you want to do ahead of time. For the children that are old enough to understand, explain to them the security procedures. They might have to give up their favorite toys so we can go through the scanner for just a minute or two. Let them understand. Some of the kids do really well with their own little carry-on backpack, and they can have their own toys in there. Again, I think when you're on the plane, spacing out the entertainment, right? Pulling out one toy at a time, not all 5 toys you brought for them. Having some snacks. Don't rely on what the airline's going to give you. Have some water, some snacks to keep them going. Younger children, same thing. Extra diapers, extra pull-ups, a change of outfit. We've had accidents on the plane. I know we've experienced it with my own children. So planning for all that stuff. Frequent question I get asked about ear pain and popping on liftoff and takeoff and landing. So having something for the child to suck on. If an older child could chew gum, a younger child sucking on a bottle or breastfeeding during the takeoff portion of the thing will often help with that compression on the ears and stuff.
Okay, so they got through the travel, they've arrived at their destination. What should we keep in mind at that point?
So your job's not done. It's not time to sit back and enjoy the vacation just yet. Your home is probably prepared and safe for children, but people you're visiting may not be, especially if it's grandparents or people without younger children. So looking around for dangers, especially with the younger children. Are there things that they can get into and put in their mouth? Are there cords, things that all the safety proofing you've done at your own home likely has not been done at the place you're staying. So giving it a quick survey and trying to make it as safe as possible so then you can enjoy your holidays and the rest of the vacation.
All right, Dr. Perno, thank you so much for getting us prepared for traveling this holiday season. If you have any segment ideas you would like to pitch to us and have our physicians talk about, you can comment below right here on this video. And you can also check out our website. Lots of pediatric healthcare information there. That's HopkinsAllChildren's.org/newsroom. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.